Hello my dear children, this is Dr. Babita Saha. Welcome you all to another plant family, Malvaceae. Let's get started. It is also known as Mallow family, comprising of diverse flowering plants like China rose, lady's finger, gossypium, etc. Mainly herbaceous means short height, green in color, or maybe shrubs, bushy in nature, and some members are trees. Stems are branched and cylindrical, solid with stellate hairs, means star-shaped hairs. This diagram represents the herbaceous plant of lady's finger. Leaves are petiolate, means petiole present. Alternate means from each node one leaf develops alternately. This is one node, then the next node this side the leaf arises, then next node this side the leaf arises. This type of arrangement is called alternate arrangement. Often palmately lobed, palm-like, as in lady's finger. Margin may be entire. Entire means smooth, or it may be dented. This structure is called dentation. This part is called dentation. Margin may be dented, and if dented, then vein ends at the tip of each dentation, which is known as malvoid teeth. This point to be remembered, very important point. Stipulate means stipule present. What is stipule? Stipule means scaly outgrowths which develop on both sides of the petiole or the leaf stalk. This slide represents the different parts of the flower which I will be explaining. Inflorescence cymose type means the inflorescence axis is of limited growth. Right. And solitary means flowers develop singly. Axillary means that this is leaf, this is the stem, this is the nodal region. And this is the flower. So this flower develops in the axils of the branch or the leaf and the stem. So this is the axil. That's why it is considered as axillary in nature. Bracteate means bract present. What is bract? Bract is the leafy outgrowth in the axils of which single flower or the group of flowers develop. Bract may be present, may not be present. Ebracteate means without bract. Pedicellate means pedicel present. Complete means calyx, corolla, androecium and the gynoecium. All the holes are present. Actinomorphic means the flower can be divided into many equal halves if the plane passes through the center. Pentamerous means in each hole the number of the members may be 5 or the multiple of 5. Hypogynous means ovary superior and below the ovary calyx, corolla, androecium present. Bisexual means both male hole androecium and the female hole gynoecium present. Mostly entomophilous means pollination by insect. Epicalyx means in some members below the calyx leafy structure develops, which is known as epicalyx. In this case the number may be 5 to 7 and they are free from each other. Now let's see the diagram. Complete flower. So complete flower means calyx, corolla, individual segment is called petal. So these are the petals. Individual segment is called sepal and this is epicalyx. As I told you, below the calyx leafy structure develops, which is 5 to 7 in number and free from each other. Now this structure represents the male hole androecium and these are the topmost part of the pistils, that means stigma. That means calyx, corolla, androecium and the gynoecium, all the holes are present. And told hypogynous means ovary superior and below the ovary all other holes are attached at the thalamus. Sepals 5 in number. Gamosepalous means sepals are united. Estivation valvate, this point to be remembered, very important point. What is valvate estivation? Valvate estivation means one, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The margins of each sepal is not overlapping one another, so they remain present side by side. Valvate estivation, and here it is told gamosepalous means united. So how to show the union? By drawing this loop. So this diagram clearly indicates valvate estivation, gamosepalous, and number is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and the fifth one. Next, petals 5. Polypetalous means petals are free, attached to the staminal tube. The staminal tube actually attached at the base of the corolla. So, it is also very important feature to be remembered. Estivation twisted, another important point. Twisted means that the margins of each petal is overlapping the next one. That means one end is inside and the another end is outside. This is one, this part is inside, this part is outside. Now this is the second petal, this part is inside, this part is outside. This is the third petal, this part is inside, this part is outside. This is the fourth petal, this part is inside, this part is outside. And next one, the fifth one, this part will be inside, this part will be outside. So, one end of each sepal overlapping the other, not both the ends. And as it is free, so we are not showing any loop. So, estivation twisted. Petals, how many? 5 in number. 1, 2, 3, 4 and the fifth one. Sepals, how many number? 5. 1, 2, 3 and the back side 2. Okay. And this staminal tube attached at the base of the petal, as I have explained to you. Androecium, stamens numerous, many. Epipetalous means attached to the petal. Stamens attached to the petals or the base of the corolla. Monadelphous means the filaments joined to form one single bunch or the bundle. In this case, the basal part of the filaments are jointed to form one bundle. That's why it is called monadelphous stamen. This is very important point to be remembered. Anther basifixed means base of the anther is attached to the filament. Monothecous means single lobe. Gynoecium pentacarpellary, that means 5 carpels or the 5 pistils, 5 in number. Syncarpus means the carpels are jointed, style is long and rounded stigma and they are free. Ovary superior, that's why we have discussed hypogynous flower, other holes are present below the ovary. Pentalocular and axile placentation. These 2 points are also very, very important point to be remembered. Let's explain. Carpels are many, that means 5 in number, and the ventral suture of each carpel joins at the center of the ovary to form many locules. How many locules? 5 locules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 locules. So pentalocular. This represents transverse section of ovary, and this is the locule, pentalocular, and this is the placenta. The ovules develop on placenta at the central axis. This type of arrangement of ovules within the ovary called axial placentation. Clear? Here told staminal tube, it is the staminal tube. That the lower part of the filaments are jointed to form a hollow cylindrical structure which is called staminal tube. Inside the staminal tube, the long style of the 5 pistils is passing, whereas the stigma at the tip, which are globose in nature, spherical, that are free from each other, and ovary that is superior. So this is the unique feature for the members of Malvaceae, and the pollen grains basifixed. The base of the anther is attached to the filament. So this is filament. This is the reniform, means kidney shaped. Anther, and one locule, one lobed. Pollen grains globose in structure, and spines are present on its surface. So the monadelphous stamen. Now the fruits. Loculicidal capsule or the schizocarp or nuts. As I told you that carpels are many, so the fruits develop from many carpels, and that fruit is dry and dehiscent. Fruit dehisces longitudinally along this is the longitudinal slit. So dehisces longitudinally along dorsal suture. This type of fruit is called loculicidal capsule. Now schizocarp. This is also develops from many carpels, and here also dehiscence by longitudinal slit, but it dehisces to many mericarps containing one seed. Dehisces to many mericarp. So this represents mericarp, one seeded structure. So this diagram represents Schizocar. Example for Schizocar: Malva, Sida, etc. An example for longitudinal capsule: lady's finger. This diagram represents the fruit of China rose. Here also you observe dehiscence longitudinally. As we have learned the floral characteristic features of the members of this family, we can write floral formula and also we can draw floral diagram. So first, bract BR if present, EBR if bract is absent. Then actinomorphic radial symmetry, and then bisexual flower. So this symbol. Then apicalyx, the number varies 5 to 7 and they are free from each other. So no need to write bracket outside 5 to 7. Then calyx 5 in number, and gamocephalous means united. So we have to put a bracket outside 5. Then corolla, that is 5 in number and they are free from each other. So no need to put the bracket outside 5. Then androecium numerous, so infinite sign, and we have learned the lower parts of the filament are joined to form a staminal tube, and that one staminal tube. So here we have to put a bracket, and also we have learned that the stamens epipetalous, that means the base of the staminal tube is attached to the base of the petals, corolla. So we have to draw this line. Then gynoecium pentacarpellary, 5 in number, syncarpus means united. So we have to put a bracket outside 5, and as it is superior ovary, so we have to draw a line below G. Now floral diagram. Floral diagram, always we have to draw the mother axis. What is mother axis? If it is the stem, this is the nodal region from where the leaf or the branch develops, and in its axil flower has been developed in this case. Now then this can be considered mother axis. This is the posterior side of the flower, this is the anterior side of the flower. So accordingly we have to draw the floral diagram. First we will draw for the calyx. Sepals, how many? Sepals 5 in number. 1, 2, 3, then 3, then 4, and then 5. Valvate estivation. Margins are not overlapping each other, present side by side. We have also learned gamocephalus, how to express by drawing this loop. That means the sepals are united. Now the next we have to draw corolla. Corolla, what have we learned? That is, the petals are alternating with the sepal and twisted estivation. So one side is in and one side is out. The next one, this side is in, so this side will be out. Next one, this side will be in, this side will be out. Next one, this side will be in, this side will be out. Next one, this side will be in and this side will be out. Right? And they are free from each other, so we are not showing any connection. Now the next what we have to draw, we have to draw the holes for the androecium. That the lower part of the filament forms joint to form a bundle, staminal tube. So these to be expressed by drawing one line, and upper part of the filament that is free. So these lines represent the free part of the filament. Now I am drawing androecium. Androecium are present surrounding the staminal tube. So this is the unique feature for the members of the Malvaceae. So if we observe this structure without any hesitation, we can identify that it is the floral diagram for the Malvaceae family. And also we have learned that epipetalous, that means the lower part of the corolla or the staminal tube is attached to the base of the petals. So how to show this line? With the help of this line it can be expressed. It represents epipetalous stamen. Clear? Now the next part, that is the ovary. What we have learned, axial placentation. This is the placenta. How many locules? Pentacarpellary, 5 locules, 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 5th one. Okay, and then the ovules are attached on the placenta at the central axis in this way. So This part is over and one part is left, that is apicalyx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once again, let's revise. This represents apicalyx, 7 in number, free from each other. Then the green color represents the calyx, number of sepals 5, and valvate estivation, united gamosepalous. Next yellow color represents corolla, number of petals 5, twisted estivation, and they are free from each other. So only one margin, the end of one margin is overlapping the next one in a twisted manner. Now next, this represents the staminal tube, and the upper free filamentous portion has been drawn in this way, and the anthers are shown by drawing in this way. They are free from each other. These anthers are free. Staminal tube. And also we have learned epipetalous stamen. So staminal tube is attached at the base of the corolla. So by using this green line, it has been expressed. Now at the center, this represents the characteristic features for the ovary, axile placentation, pentalocular. So this is clear. So I feel this floral diagram is absolutely clear to you all. Now next, economic importance. Some plants are planted in the garden as ornamental plant. Example, Alsia rosea. This is the example for the Alsia rosea. Another example, Rosa sinensis, that means China rose, available in various colors. The petals of the China rose are also used for curing cough. And also used in shoe polishes. And dyeing other materials. Important to be remembered. Next, Abelmoschus esculentus, that is lady's finger, used as vegetable. Next, Gossypium, that is cotton. The fibers which are present around the seed are twisted to yarn to form thread. Which are weaving into high quality textiles. Oil also obtained from the seed of Gossypium, cotton plant, which is hydrogenated to produce vanaspati. ghee. And the unwanted part after the extraction of the vanaspati, oil cake is obtained. So this oil cake is used as fodder, that means the food for the domestic animals and also as manure in the field. This brings us to the end of this family Malvaceae. I hope you have enjoyed. If you feel this video is beneficial for you, then do share it with your friends and also subscribe my channel Biology with Babita. If you have any queries, any doubt, feel free to write down in the comment section below, or you can mail me at babitashaha@gmail.com. Stay happy, healthy and energetic. Enjoy learning. God bless you.